Pitch. That has been cleared. Bastoni. Pedri. Now it's Drogba. Played out to the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Bayern Munich come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bayern Munich really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pulisic. This is promising. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Punched away.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And they're quick to get it back. Jovic. Oh, no joy this time. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. Out for a throw. He's got away. Rafael Leao with the cross.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Fofana, and he's intervened well there. Hernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides... welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ahmad is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Crosses it in. They've played it short. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of this fella, Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has explosive pace to get behind any defence. A real handful and a troublemaker.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Jorginho. Trossard. And here's Martinelli.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Ahmad. No, he's not getting his way this time. Martinelli. Now it's Rice. Great position. There's the hit! Goal! Arsenal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably...
There's the shot! That has been slung wide. Hernandez. Big header! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your...
And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Saliba. Martinelli. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's intervened well there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is good alertness. Bastoni. And here's Trossard. It's a great ball. He's had a hit! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Wriggles his way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinelli. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Bayern Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hernandez gets into some space. And the ball is out of play. Martinelli. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kivior. Tierney. Martinelli.
Pretty robust defending.
Kimmich. Now it's Kane. Pedri. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Martinelli. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that. Bayern Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Zinchenko goes steaming forward. Martinelli. Cleared without complication.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Iniesta. Bayern Munich are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pedri running with the ball. It's a sweet ball, that.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Saka. Now it's Rice. And that's that. Bayern Munich can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pedri, and here's Iniesta. Look at the space here. Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Iniesta plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Iniesta. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Lovely bit of skill. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now, can they get it back? Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety. Ahmad. Can he latch on to this? Tries a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's got the shot away! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Alarm. That's a good ball out wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Alarm. And it's Kane. Oh, good read. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And that's the second half started. Pedri, spread neatly, Iniesta, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been slung wide. No outsmarting him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Foot in. And that should get the job done. Diallo has created one goal already. Kane. Ahmad. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pedri! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Pedri has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Oh, good spread. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's managed to get free. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And the keeper beats it away. Lahm stood his ground strongly. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared away. And it's Cuadrado.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Two minutes to be added on. Dani Olmo. Lam. Interesting ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, is it Mbappe? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Matija Nastasic gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
He's such a shrewd...
It's Griezmann! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Griezmann with the short one. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Spread out to the left. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Quarter of an hour played. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Griezmann, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel this.
Showing great feet there. He's through, now is he in? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found a way through. And here's Griezmann. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's one-on-one! Oh, he's now the finish! Goal! Bayern Munich! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Molina really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
It's out for a goal kick. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Valde. Oh, that's neat. Llorente. Gallagher. Dani Olmo. Valde. Dani Olmo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Llorente. We are into overtime. And Molina. Barrios. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Bayern Munich head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mbappe! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Barrios. Griezmann. Alvarez. Llorente. Still just a single goal between the sides. Molina. Llorente. And here's Griezmann. 60 minutes played. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Longley, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Longley with the slide tackle there. Raspilicueta. Llorente. Oh, good spread. There will be a throw-in. Ferran Torres. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Out to the left it goes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. That has been cut short. Bayern Munich still ahead by the game's only goal. Tries to dink it in. It's a goal kick. Bayern Munich making consecutive changes here. Five minutes left on the clock. And it's Correa. Llorente. Llorente! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
De Paul. Molina picks it up out wide. Ferran Torres. And it's Koke. Kubo. For Valverde. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He's got tall. Le Normand gets it clear. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling.
Can he put it away? He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Lucas Vazquez. Tchouaméni. Lucas Vazquez. Neither side yet able to find the net. Camavinga. Lucas Vasquez. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Oh, a delicate chip through. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Chouameni distributed tidily. Camavinga. Pedri. Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Balde. For Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Camavinga. Out to the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. He's trying his best to keep... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Iniesta! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Bayern Munich have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball
Has a go! And the ball's come loose here. And the ball is out of play. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is...
Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's been taken short. Fran Garcia. Rodrigo. There's no flag. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Iniesta. That has been cut short. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. 60 minutes played. Iniesta. Dani Olmo. No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He is through here. Rodrigo.
They need to play it quicker in transitions like this.
Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Iniesta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bayern Munich are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's in, tries a shot! He's got a goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayern Munich making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Koke. Kubo. He's picked his way through. And that's a throw-in.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious.
That's that, the end. Bayern Munich have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Great hit! Too close for comfort. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Jong. And that has been knocked clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's headed upfield. That is good strength. Vinicius Junior might just make this. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vinicius Junior. Pau Kubasi has it out wide and in space. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. Madrid are still to register a shot. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Madrid with the corner, there first. Messi goes short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Camavinga. Chouameni. Great ball if he can get there. He's got... Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! And he thumps it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. There's no flag! And he's running through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ball is over the line. Bellingham. Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri. He is through here.
Camavinga really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Vinicius Junior's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that has been cut short. Mbappe! Vinicius, there's the shot! Camavinga getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's taking no chances there. No, that's been intercepted. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior, Camavinga. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. Messi. Eder Militao makes the interception. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Played into space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's well spotted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's beautifully weighted. Rudiger with the clearance. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Iniesta. And here's Mbappe. And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better?
Oh, what has happened here? And that's a throw-in. And he can clear it away.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Looks to clip it forward. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Just eases him off the ball. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. Desperate defending required here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Hits one! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Save the best for last!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of it. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Valverde is there to clear. Oh, what a mistake! And here's Alvarez. Hoisted in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Taken back almost at once. That'll be a throw. Eder Militao gets it away. No change to the score. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Messi. And Messi! It's in! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's been cut out, well played. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Koundé gets good distance on it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. João Cancelo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice bit of trickery.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Valverde.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Decent hit! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goal. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
No way through. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a little off target. Valverde. And it's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He could be in here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And no, that was never going to make it. Dealt with nicely by... Had a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Camavinga looks to go up and over. Eder Militao cuts it out. Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely worked. Shot a goal! It's in!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now...
And a header! Harmlessly behind. Camavinga. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Alvarez. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
João Cancelo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi! Good effort from distance. And that may well be that. That is that. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now that's well seen too. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And that has been cleared. Bayern Munich have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Foot in. De Bruyne. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. It's going to be another throw. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Not the most accurate pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
De Bruyne did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hernandez. He is through here. He won't be happy with that one. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Pedri. Oh, super find. Adams gets over and intercepts. Can he get onto this? Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Lahm proves just a little bit too strong. Pedri. Hernandez. Strong running down that left flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Check, will they claim to that? There's the whistle for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Bayern Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Threads one in. Adams makes the interception. Now then, the ball's come loose.
This is what good chemistry is all about. That's good defensive concentration. Bayern Munich making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And he welcomes it in. De Arrascaeta!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Neymar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. Kimmich. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bayern Munich will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Bayern Munich are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Bastoni with a fine tackle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gets his pass away. He could be in here. Nicked it back promptly. Foden! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And it's Perez. Thuram. Oh, can he put it away? Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And with that, the... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Bastoni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that has been cut short. And they've got rid. He's found a way through. Oh, here's a chance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Snyder! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's Snyder. Nunez! Nunez! That's another chance! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. It's a great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Bayern Munich with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. That'll be a throw. No, no way through. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. João Cancelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Torres. Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out. Well played. Neymar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Musiala. Hernandez. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Spread neatly. Oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Neymar. And a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Beckham to take it as usual. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rodri. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Fernando Torres. Czech deals with it effortlessly. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Drogba! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
चले जाओ तो कहाँ करे जाना है पूरी में चलो आ जाओ अब पहुंचा जो करना बड़ा तीन तीन बज गई आपकी किसको बोलूँ बाहर किसको बोलूँ सुनाई वो करना पड़ जाऊँ चलो बाहर ला जाओ ला जाओ बाहर गया 10-15 मिनट की चली गया दवा लिया कि दूसरी कभी वही रुकियो कितनी दवा दे दी हम भैया बना दी बादला अच्छा बन कर गई जाओ जाओ खाना बोल रही है सुविधा तो
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started. Good effort from distance. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Hernandez. Koundé. Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. Pinches it off him. And that has been clubbed away. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Neymar! Oh, good-looking ball. And he's let fly. Decent hit and on target. Bayern Munich with the corner. They're first. And they've got rid. Great chance! Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And it's Fernando Torres. Hernandez. Very nicely done. Neymar. Czech catches it safely. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now it's Neymar. Gently done. Mateus. Fernando Torres. He's beaten the last man. Corner given. He gets big. Harmlessly behind. And it's Drogba. Speculative strike. Adams. Neymar!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Cleared without hesitation. Beckham. Pedri. He's found a way through. An instinctive delivery. Corner it is. This their second corner of the game. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Adams gets it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the half-time whistle goes. And we're off again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Cleared without complication. Hernandez. Danielson. Great defending, strong and determined. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Mateus. And it's Fernando Torres. Bellingham. Nice control. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Corner number 2 then. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that has been cut short. Danielson. Hernandez cuts out the pass. 60 minutes played. And he welcomes it in. Mateus. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. That's a decent clearance. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Neymar. Adams wins the duel this time. Mateus. Neymar. The ball has bounced loose now. They get a throw in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Danielson! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Bayern Munich will have one further opportunity to make... Great hit! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And with that, the... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Darren Fletcher, Maradona, looking for the runner. And he cuts out the supply. Darren Fletcher.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bastoni gets good distance on it. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? And he's there to belt it away. Danielson. Throw in. That's a shade optimistic. De Ligt clears it away, shapes to shoot. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hakimi. And the keeper's given it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That pass has been well intercepted. That's gone for a throw-in. Adams. Maradona. Now it's Torres. And it's Stoichkov. Fiddles it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's lofted through here. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Hernandez fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed.
Oh, terrible mistake. And Neymar. Can he put it away? Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. And that really is so impressive.
माइक हो अब करने कितना करना हमारा
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. He's found a way through. Oh, the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Koundé, shot at goal! And another try! They've scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And no, that was never going to make it. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Engages and forces him off the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. And he's had a shot! Camavinga attempts a clearance. And that has been knocked clear. Bellingham gets a foot in here. No foul, says the referee. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Camavinga. Half-time getting close now. That's good play. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Mbappe put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Alvarez. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal That has been the crucial difference. And the ball is out of play. He has found the way through.
There they go, hunting again.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the keeper takes decisive action.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's a nicely... Mbappe! It's good run, that. Great timing. Oblak catches it safely. Some resolute defending there. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni wins the duel this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. It's Maradona! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Camavinga. Pedri. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pedri. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to make...
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Madrid with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Nastasic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goulet shapes to shoot. And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
That's really well cleared. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oblak gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And he hits the net. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Alaba gets it away. Modric. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? Iniesta. Iniesta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maradona. And that interception was most necessary. Lewandowski. And he cuts out the supply. Van Nistelrooy. Chouameni. Shapes to shoot! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Iniesta. He's shifting through the gears here. Great hit! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Cleared away. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well cleared. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, give it away. And here's a... Oh, crossbar! Alvaro. And now the hit! Now it's Pedri, delivers across. Rudiger clears it away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Alvarez. Voila! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Big chance! Oh, it's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Camavinga. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That has ended up in no man's land. Madrid finding their passes. And he's quick to get it clear again. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Modric. Nice ball. And the shot! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has... and we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back underway. And he gets... Could be danger here! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Threads one in. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Cleared away. Camavinga. That's a nicely measured pass. Rudiger calmly anticipates. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rodrigo. Koke gets good distance on it. Oh, easy pickings there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
That's good play. Hit into the middle. There's the shot! And one more try! And that is wildly off target.
Mbappe simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Modric, he is through here, and that's played in low, and that is expertly dealt with. Into the last quarter of an hour. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he thumps it clear. He's looking to set free a runner, and that has been clubbed away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that...
He's going for goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes long and straight. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham finds himself offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And no, that was never going to make it. Rudiger. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He gets big! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Griezmann. It's out for a goal kick. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Nicely worked. That pass has been well intercepted. Madrid have it back and can go again. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Tchouaméni, Iniesta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Skims one in. Chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid complete their... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mbappe, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Rodrigo just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
And the header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Up he goes! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ter Stegen is there to take. Now that's well seen too. Eder Militao clears. So their fourth quarter of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri wins the duel this time. Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, good balls. Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga, that's headed upfield. And he welcomes it in. Pedri could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Messi. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Fires from distance. Oh, that is very close.
Tchouaméni brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Terrific header! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good pressure, just hounded him. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Has a go! Oh, that was brilliantly defended.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lino running with the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now they can clear their lines. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Lewandowski with a real chance here. Lewandowski! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Struck first time. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Matija Nastasic gets across to intercept that.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Lewandowski. Oh, no joy this time. And he's intervened well there. Throw in. Rudiger with the can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
cleared away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a good ball played into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Well, we are already up and running again. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the... Decent hit! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Modric, he's found a way through. He can get that clear. Played towards the other side. Endrick. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's gone loose. And he can clear it away and claimed it back swiftly. Pedri. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Extra time reaches half-time. Yep, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? So hostility hits one! It's in! Two up and threatening to pull clear! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And they've got rid. He's gone forward. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Clips it so gently. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Raul is there, and he can get that clear. Pedri. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Has a look and has a go. And that is a routine catch.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. Camavinga clears. Well, they've got it again. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Martinez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alvarez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Camavinga, Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Camavinga. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rudiger can get it clear and smartly reclaimed. Valverde. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break and the game remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Bayer can pick that up. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's straight offside. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Belletti. And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Chouameni getting this one clear. Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, Red, nice interception. Works it forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he thumps it clear. Mbappe! There's the shot! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that is wildly off target.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Look at the space here, and the finish! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Can he finish? No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Valverde, he's tried one! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Camavinga.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lewandowski. Mbappe. Oh, played through for the wide man. Great defending, strong and determined. What a throw in. Out out again for a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. And here's Iniesta. An instinctive delivery. Tries to get it clear. Hits one! Oh, nearly, but 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And through to the goalkeeper. Lobbed in behind. Defending of the desperate variety. Chouameni, he's having a go! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. That is good alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Endrick looking understandably energised after his goal. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cleared away. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yep, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling, but who will be standing at the very end? Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Caught offside that time. And that has been knocked clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He won't be happy with that one. Rudiger. Bellingham. Koundé with the clearance. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. Suarez first in line. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Lewandowski is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Madrid from one behind. Would have taken the keeper with it.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Endrick is the second man to step up for his team. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So this one to restore parity.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Iniesta is third in line. Perfect penalty.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
This then to level matters. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So can he do it? That's won it! Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it's